It's Friday. Tomorrow there's gonna be a bit of a surprise happening. So we're gonna sell the RX-8. Everything's done on it, like including 2 rear ABS sensors, because both were knackered during the wheel bearing operation. And tomorrow morning we have a sting operation going on, because one of our youngest members in the group is actually getting the car, which is going to be a surprise. So his father and sister are flying in, and we're gonna surprise him with the actual decision, because it wasn't actually decided that they'll buy the car, because he's a student and he didn't have all the money, obviously. And I think this is like the best option, because it's a fixed up RX-8 except the bodywork, which they found a body shop near their place and they're gonna take it there. The trick is that I already had talked to David, that's his name, into making him believe that we're taking the car to a different body shop out of town, like 4 hours away. So basically we're going on a road trip tomorrow to take the car to the body shop, but that road trip will be dead before it happens, because they're actually going to take the car home, and and I'm gonna pack up the side sills and 2 fenders and whatnot and get those on a truck for them next week ASAP, so they can start assessing the damage and getting in line for repair. So yeah, a bit of a surprise, but yeah. And I still have to just check the spark plugs, and I think that's it basically on this car. And then I'm gonna take one day off, Sunday, because I'm basically very tired. I've been working and during the evenings fixing this car and stuff like that, and I have not been filming everything because I was just aggravated with ABS sensors. Just it took a while to get the diagnosis on the car. I didn't have the interface, the software, etc. And basically, when I changed the left rear ABS sensor, I found the error for the right one, which was interesting. So yeah, just gonna check the spark plugs, clean them, and get the car washed, I think. And then I gotta take a look at some light bulbs on the motorcycle. So yeah, I wanted to look at the fuel level sensor on the FD, which is not working, and that car is okay, except for checking again the base pressure, because it's probably 1 point something bar, because I got the 14 psi spring in there. But at least now the actual wastegate flap is working properly, and if I have some traction, maybe I'll do some testing on Sunday. We'll see, because it's gonna be hot out, so I got some gas in the car. And then I have to start tearing away at the FC's wiring harness to find out why no headlights condition. They're popping up, but no light, no nothing. And while I'm at it, maybe get the fan blower more working, because I'm not sure why it's not working. The DigiDash seems to be working. You're changing the air position and stuff. And the funny thing is that when you crank the slider for the fan speed, it actually clicks the relay on the dash, which is a pain to get to. You have to take the whole dash out, but it clicks, so maybe it's just the blower motor, I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, it's gonna be fun times. And then I have to get the new engine in the Subaru somehow. 4 guys and the big gas pipe. That was the previous way of doing things. And yeah, maybe get that engine into the black RX-8, which is underground now, and waiting for engine hoist and engine, basically just to connect everything up and see if we can get that car started, fired up, and do, I don't know, about 1,000-kilometer braking and stuff like that, just to see if the engine's good, basically. And then remap with Ciprian. He's gonna be kind enough to do that on his laptop with Mazda Edit, and low price because we're friends. Because that car's gonna need basically one stage 0 tune before it gets MOT'd, and then once all the paperwork is done, it can get the idle up to 2000 and stuff like that to suit the Bridgeport breathing characteristics of the engine now. And power wise, I wouldn't change much on the tune, maybe just gonna be some minor changes on the timing map, I guess. I'm not sure what changes the Bridgeport might need because it's overlapping and stuff, so probably just timing. Yeah. Oh, and a bit more gas. So we're gonna do that on the dyno hopefully this time. So I gotta get a wideband installed and seeing if there's any way to, well, actually the car has a wideband, it's just not the Bosch one. So I think he did it on the factory wideband on his car, so could work. So we're just gonna put a separate gauge, just to be sure, because I have a triple gauge pod instead of the ashtray. Not sure if 3 gauges is gonna fit because they're pretty tight together, so having a bezel on the gauges like the AEM and whatnot, AEM E08, and also the classic the stack gauges, which I had for boost and whatnot previously on another car. Those have big fat bezels, sorry, not bezels, which don't seem to fit because they're really close to each other. So I'm not sure what the idea was on that Racing Beat 3 gauges and the ashtray thing. I do have the Navi screen on the RX-8 up on the center of the dash, so I know Chiprin can do that modification for me to get all the stats in on that with I think it's a separate Arduino or something, just using the display for a display. So yeah, that's gonna be a separate project. Not sure how much that costs. It's gonna be pricey. You can check out the prices on rotarytronics.com. He has all sorts of modifications for MX-5 around digital gauges and RX-8 modifications as well. So mostly RX-8 in terms of products. He has accurate oil pressure and water temp gauges modifications, and also the right hand of the cluster. You can replace that with a screen which shows that information if you don't have a Navi that you can modify. Yeah, basically he has a bunch of stuff in there, and also tuning, obviously. Not sure if remotely, but if you have a Tactrix, maybe you can do that remotely too. So we shall see. And yeah, that's about. I'll get cracking because it's already. Oh, what time is it? Fitbit says 7 o'clock already. So yeah. I'll start working here and then go back to the motorcycle and stuff like that, or get the motorcycle here. I'm not sure I'll call the guy. So yeah, we have to film tomorrow, sell the car tomorrow, get it. I'll try and get it washed at least today, make it prettier. Yeah. Oh, and we have an event next Saturday, so in exactly 1 week. There's the Japanese iron or Japanese steel. What do you call it? What's tablet shop? What is it called? Tablet. How do you say tablet in English? Jesus. Anyway, Japanese steel basically. It's not to be confused with Nippon Steel, which is a different group. But yeah, they're having open season opening. Yeah, season opening party in the parking lot in a pretty nice parking at a big hotel, which is gonna be interesting. So, oh yeah, and we're gonna meet the new FD owner in Romania, the one with the Spirit R gray paint job. It's basically a Spirit R replica, left-hand drive 93 FD. So we're gonna meet him. I think Paul is his name. Yeah, I think Paul. Which is interesting because, I mean, I could drive there to his place, but no point because we'll have all the Japanese cars here all together and it'll be interesting. Hopefully a bunch of RX-8s will show up as well from our group. So yeah, oh yeah, and we have to film a bit on the engine rebuild. So the engine from the right-hand drive car was going to Vlad. I think I told you that already. So he already ordered a bunch of parts from what I had in stock and some OEM Mazda Apex Heels from Japan. And those just arrived with the very slow post office locally, which is annoying. And I think in a week or so they're gonna do the rebuild because I think they already have the parts laid out and washed and everything measured up. I'm not sure about the side seals though, so I'll have to give them a call. Radu's doing the rebuild at his small garage, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll just swing by in the day and the afternoon if they're doing the actual assembly or something, so I can just let them work and I'll just film a bit or something. And yeah, that's about it for now. And still contemplating selling the FD because it's just a pile of money sitting around, but still not decided because I want to keep it for sure. But if anything breaks on it, I swear I'll just park it for a couple of years and forget about it and just drive my RX-8. But yeah, nothing broke yet, just the inner wheel arches, the plastic ones on the front, both sides. Those are trash because I trashed them on the track days. So probably I'm gonna order those from Japan this summer before they skyrocket in price. They're already $400 or $500 including shipping and whatnot. So yeah, and if everything goes well with my finances, I'll just order suspension, wheels and tires and whatnot, and everything else I need, like the locking diff, probably a two-way for a while we're at it because the car is undrivable as it is, so might as well make it more undrivable. So yeah, and that's gonna be Christmas. I'm not putting any more money right now. Good morning. We're waiting for David to pick up his, well, not his car yet, but my car, to take it to the body shop. And we're setting up the surprise and we're gonna see how that goes. In the meantime, I washed 2 cars last night and I passed out. Still gotta wash the FC and take care of the electrical issues. And speaking of electrical issues, I have to redo my wiring. Don't worry about it. The fuel gauge stopped working a while ago and I was like, I cannot afford to fill up each time I go out, so I have to do something about that. And yeah, since we have the event next week, I want to get rid of the red car and start working on the FC and see if we can get headlights at least. And yeah, so now we're waiting for the second driver to go to the body shop in Târgu Jiu, and actually they're gonna hopefully drive home, hand me some money, and they'll take it to their body shop in Constanța. So we'll see how that repair goes. It's gonna take a while, like over a month, because it's not exactly free. So they're gonna strip the car and let it outside and assess the damage, and then they'll put it in and work on it. So yeah, 2 side sills, 2 fenders, those are getting wrapped up, and hopefully it'll turn out to be a collector's car. The wheels on that one are shit. You can keep them for the winter tires, I guess. We got these ones which are not flaky. They're dirty and stuff, but they can be sandblasted pretty easily. The other ones are like exfoliated here and in a bunch of places, but these are like in one piece. So probably we're gonna redo these and give in to him as a surprise or something after we're done with this piece of crap. Oh, and we gotta take out the interior from this one, so that's gonna be fun. And we gotta get this car out of here because people have found out where I live. I wired in the water meth professionally, But the fuel pump is still from 2019. So that needs to be redone. Not because it's not working, just because it's not pretty. And I have to do a stupid thing here. Somehow. Anyway. I'm gonna need another hand. Like this one. Luckily, I can just do this and hold it for you. And there we go. What? You just heat up the pocket, make like a crucible? Is that the word? Crucible?
I think yeah.
Because you just want some addition between the very large terminal and the very small wire. Let's see if this is gonna work. Take a while. Where's the other wire? Oh, this is the other wire. Ah, okay. Come on. You know those black and white movies with those lines? I'm gonna fill you full of lead. That's today's motto. I think that works, to be honest. How much do you want? Okay. Oh, never mind. It's full. She squirted. I'm just gonna use that for these guys. Maybe. No, fell off. Okay, perfect. There we go. Let's not burn anything. This is not the proper way of doing it, because motorsport wiring is crimp only, but for slightly corrosive applications I don't really care if it's soldered on. I gotta change these like in 2 weeks anyway, so it does not matter. Okay, where's the other wire?
This one, yep.
Yeah, this one. I wanna do it cleaning this bitch off first. I'm not sure what's in there. And if it worked before, it has to work again, right? Nope. It's not working. Maybe it's internal. Oh, that's why it's not working. Come on. Did you see the new Linkin Park single?
Nope.
Just came out.
Nope.
What the f... Oh, come on. Dead.
Dead. Below everything.
Yeah. I mean, 2 more wires to check, but yeah. Just want to wrap this bitch somehow here. So I could stick it to the bolts. Definitely on there. This is on here. too. Not working. And it's interesting because there's two signals. So one's the fuel level and one's the fuel warning light, because they're separate. So no idea which is which, and I don't know, maybe a break in the connector, but I didn't touch this, you know, I didn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, there's only one way to basically see if there's a signal or something. The signal being what? Because it's a resistor, so it's the ECU or the gauge cluster sending tiny bit of voltage and seeing the voltage drop. So, because presumably the fuel warning light is like a switch to ground type of thing, on off, so it gives the dash a ground to see. So one should say nothing. I mean, both should say nothing, obviously, and one should say volts, even if it's draining the battery or something. Oh no, oh, that's just residual. What the? Am I even probing you? No. Ambient voltage. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just redo these. This is the white. Because why not? Let's see if that does anything. I mean, we got what, 15 minutes to go, I guess.
Yeah. $11:30, right?
Well, he's gonna be early, so
Yeah.
I told him
About.
to come to the apartment, so I'm gonna text him to tell him to come here, I guess. Why are you filming me?
Just for the shits and giggles. He's coming, he's coming.
Oh. How the fuck did he know? I mean,
Yeah.
because I just texted him.
Man, he was spying.
No, he's coming early to check on the car. Or something. I don't know. Switch it up. Because nu avem destui oameni care, mă rog, să ne vadă în română, pentru că mulți erau confuzați de ce vorbim în engleză. Vorbim foarte bine și română, înjurăm, știm și
Da,
maghiară.
știm.
Suntem
Da?
români.
Știm?
Știm doar o poezie cu Ici cu Chehuvomiz.
Gata?
Da, da. Știm cu Bosneg, na. Era păcat, exact. Am greșit când am pus jantele astea, uite-te că se vede că sunt folosite aici și aici, dar mai avem setul ăla de la cealaltă, deci putem să le facem oricum. Mai are nevoie de TLC. Don't go chasing.
Da. Da,
Da, e încă rece și
de asta era.
Ceea ce e un pic counterintuitive, știi, că zici, bă, ce dracu, bag ulei înseamnă că e stricată, dar asta se călzește
Păi nu, dar
e la nivelul normal de injecție.
acum bagă mai mult. Până
Da,
să
fac
fac
mult, că băgam mult. Și am
Și ce
lăsat
ulei e?
5,40 sau 5,50. Ți-am lăsat niște valvule.
5 e...
Oarecum viscozitate, 5 weight, 10 weight.
40 ce e?
Temperatura maximă apietală recomandată. Ca și
Dacă bagi mai
climate
viscos?
area. Când bagi 50, e clar că ești pe circuit unde ai 35 de grade pe asfalt, 35 atmosferic, 50 pe asfalt. Da, more or less. Sau Abu Dhabi, whatever.
So turns out Mike did indeed fix it.
Mergem la Târgu Jiu. Mergi și eu, mă, cu tine. La Târgu Jiu. Mergi și eu, mă, cu tine. Ce zici, mă?
Mergem la Târgu Jiu?
Ce cauți aici?
Mergi, mă? Ne ridică noi?
Vrei să luăm pasta, da? Hai cum că doresc un pic.
Da, da, să nu te încoate.
Nu, da.
Hai, hai. Ce ai făcut?
I-am băgat ATF și e încă undeva prin motor.
Era.
Ce tare.
Da, ăsta e pragul total nenorocit. Ăla e mai ok, ăla chiar e mai ok.
E pe film.
Deci de ce spune asta?
Că e ultima poză. Dar mai fac, mai am.
Te-ai pus capacul acum, da?
Da.
Verific, nu că am pățit, adică...
Da?
Am...
Păi da, da, e vedere prin obiectiv, ce să facă?
Păi, a, da, bravo.
Da, n-are ce să...
Mă miram eu, da.
Și cum plecăm la Târgu Jiu?
Am eu un smena din ăla care se vede pe deasupra.
Păi ce, cum plecăm? Cum plecăm, mai?
Bă, ce
Cum plecam
micuțe
și
e.
înainte, cu Subaru și cu asta. Că
Și
piesele
eu-
nu sunt aici, nu știu dacă vă observ. Pragurile și aripile nu sunt aici.
Dă spară, nu?
Nu, sunt la vâlcere.
Aha,
Alea dus
le-a
la-
trimis?
Da.
Păi,
Păi și conduce el sau? Îi dai și lui să meargă?
Da, vedem.
eu
Ah.
nu sunt neapărat
Cum facem? Bine, de la Târgu Jiu înapoi la Constanța la noapte. E deja...
Păi vedem ce trenuri, m-am uitat pe niște trenuri pe acolo. Zi-o, Mike, ce facem?
Nu știu.
Hai să o ducem la Constanța. Hă?
Păi e mai aproape.
E mai aproape, nu?
Avem autostradă măcar.
O ducem la Constanța? Îl facem la Constanța.
Și pragul. Două mari, două praguri.
Da, dar e dus alea acolo.
Stau, mă, zic, capul meu e...
Hai mă, Mike.
Nu mai zăpăci.
Ha?
Nu mai zăpăci.
Ia ține, mă. Ia mă, dă-i banii omului. Ia de aici. Și ia-ți mașina, bă, băiatule. Ha? Stai, mă. Ha? Îți iei? Ți-am adus banii tăi.
Te-ai furat? Mike.
Nu sunt chiar, mai sunt. Hai că mai sunt niște bani pe acolo, da? Ne facem acum, nu?
Nu știu, tata, ia.
Da.
Mi-ai dat, da?
Gata?
Nu vrei Cielo, nu vrei...
Well, mission accomplished. David is the new owner of the RX-8.